Hello everyone, I'm excited about economic in this chapter because my major is business. We repeated the lecture about does money make you means once and once again, and there are my several opinions about this lecture. To begin with, I'm not surprised when the speaker concluded that not only will people's feeling of compassion and empathy will go down, but also their feelings of entitlement and self-interest will go up if their wealth keeps increasing. This is also the reason why many people strive to make others jealous through purchase of wealth. Because the rich people want to show their power or they are superior to anyone else. In addition, sometimes a poor person may also intend the senses of satisfaction and identity by purchasing. Then others may be surprised that, well, he is becoming better like this. As for myself, I have did something similar. On my 18 years old birthday, my friend who studied abroad gave me a pair of limited edition shoes as my birthday gift. I wore these shoes and went to school proudly. I even told my classmates this pair of shoes was really cheap, which made me work hard during the part-time job to pay for. Then I became the envy of all of my classmates. I can't express how much joyful that moment caused. This experience reminds me of the research in the lecture, when a staff asked rich people why they can win in the monopoly. They almost talk about their skills, talents, and endeavor, but they all forgot that they will just be controlled as a winner at the beginning. As you can see, people always be misled by money to lie, even do something illegal. So I strongly agree with that. Wealthier individuals are more likely moralize greed being good, and pursuit of self-interest is favorable and moral. Put another word, people sacrifice a lot to pursue this kind of satisfaction. However, the more wealth or reputation they seek, the more wrong things they may do. In their minds, they think there is a huge promotion of the quality of life. To be honest, this is not really conducive to them. As a matter of fact, these rich people just fall into the confusion of money deeper and deeper. By the way, I always can be the rich player in the rigged game of Monopoly, perhaps by virtue of my determination and tricks. It's no doubt that you can't sympathize with your opponents, otherwise you will be the loser. On the contrary, I will not sympathize in a rigged game doesn't mean that I will not do in the real life. Actually, I used to say I was a compassionate one, but I gave donations once in a blue moon. Until the day I visited a really poor village and realized the poor children. There was a feeling of shock and hurt arising spontaneously. I gave out all of my undesired clothes and pocket money without hesitation. As the result in the lecture shows, we can restore level of empathy if there are some small psychological interventions or changes to people's values, or some small nudges in certain directions. Obviously, these are the methods of improving our compassion. As far as I am concerned, it's also an effective way to give motive force to touch those people who are less fortunate than you and think in their positions. I can take the popular TV show in China named Exchange as a typical example. In this deformation plan, a well-behaved child from a poor village will exchange all of the atmospheres with the violent bad children from a rich family. After a week, each of them had a qualitative change. Not only will the poor children never succumb to the fate after visiting outside world, but also the rich kid will get rid of the bad habits and understand parents' love. In a nutshell, this kind of way can reduce the distance between people from different hierarchy in order to achieve equality. That's all. Thank you for listening.